Cardinal Turkson, how important is it that the Zermatt Summit vision is adopted widely?
So it's indispensable. Thank you for the question anyway. I think it's an indispensable, development, that there be stability in the economic system, world market, and all. Because as you know, all of our transactions in the area of economy, market, trading, and all of that is regulated by just this. And if there's no stability in this, I suppose the whole world trading system is in danger. The markets are in danger. Economic systems are in danger. And especially for that part of the world where I come from, where everything depends on trade and how much one receives and gains from trade. If there's no stability in the economic market and the factors which regulate money flows and how much is earned and how much is received by the poor peasant workers out there, poverty really gets increased. And if there's anything, the big thing, Millennium Development Goals has got 5 more years to go, and its biggest objective was reducing poverty, and having an economic crisis at this point in time just appears to take away from this whole, vision and objective, the one thing which was hoped, would help settle, this problem. So, the vision that is driving this summit is one that is to be appreciated. And I'm hoping that, of course, not the whole world is here. Not everybody who is involved in economy and trade is here present, participating in this. But just as information goes through this form of media and the booklets and the documents that would ensue from this summit, I hope that very many more involved in this economic trade would be affected by this and hopefully get some change in the system.
Is it possible for the common good to serve the human person?
You probably are aware that since last year, the Pope has come out with an encyclical, Caritas in Veritate, charity in truth. If you want, that would be, loving in truth, or showing love or whatever in truth. And the big thing inside there is just been that. It's just an appeal and a call for the need to introduce the human person at the center of everything that we do in this world, including economic trading, banking, entrepreneurship, finance, everything that we do. Okay, to introduce the human person as if you want the criterion for the success. If hitherto we've measured success of business and everything by how much profit is gained, how much money we make, this encyclical is calling for a change. It's for those in scripture and tradition and Christianity, would be like recalling the words of Jesus. The Sabbath was made for man, and man was not made for the Sabbath. And that's what this whole system is. All of these systems surrounding, all of the systems we use, all of the different systems we operate, at a certain point need to recognize that they were all made for man, and man was not made for them. And if at this point in time it just appears that everybody, the human person is missing out of this equation, then this encyclical says it's time to restore it to it. And that's just the point of views that we're just hearing on the floor. People talk about, restoring ethics to the system. And when you ask them what does ethics mean, then they say every value that leads to human advancement, that advances the human person. That's what the Pope tried to remind all of us about, just last week. And happily, that encyclical is going to places.
What is giving value to values?
What is giving value to values? The enhancement of the human person. What is giving value to value is an ultimate criterion that really makes value a value. Value is anything that enhances, anything that contributes good to something that makes something better than what it's been. If that's what value is, then we'd say that anything that helps the human person become better, whether it's in terms of development, progress, well-being, prosperity, happiness, that should be considered value. And when that is, I recognize that the criterion for actually, defining and, characterizing anything as valuable or value may differ. Some may base all of this on religion. and say it's related to what religious system or confession one belongs to give the ultimate criterion and basis for this. But at the end of the day, the one thing that is central to all of this is the human person. And I suppose everything that helps advance and makes the life of a person better in this world must be considered as valuable.